Beware.
The Dark Side of Hollywood, Part 8. The Lonely Actor. Tonight's story will be of a different variety. No thoughts of what you would do to fulfill your dreams of stardom on the silver screen. Instead, in tonight's tale, our subject has already achieved their Hollywood dream and is one of the top leading men in Hollywood. So the question for all of you is, what would you do if you had everything you ever wanted? Your movie star dreams have been achieved, and you have all the lavish trappings that come with that. Now, how would you act? Humbled and appreciative of your success? Or would you become smug and think everything is owed to you? We look in on our leading man as he walks through the door of his Malibu beach home. He has returned home after a late-night dinner at Jeffrey's Malibu, the celebrity hotspot, with friends Montgomery Clift, Elizabeth Taylor, and her husband Richard Burton. As he passes the bookshelf that houses his Oscar and 2 Golden Globes, he stops suddenly and picks up the object that symbolizes his successful Hollywood career, his Oscar. He stares at the golden statue, reading the nameplate, which is emblazoned, Hector Sears, Best Actor for 1948, in the film They Died at Night. As you can see, he stares longingly at his award, and if you look closer, you can see a tear leave his hazel eye. You may be wondering what could be bothering a star of the likes of the great Hector Sears. What could a star of this magnitude be so upset about? Perhaps it's the award itself. It reads Best Actor for 1948. A decade has passed since then. He's getting older. Maybe he's longing for those glory days of his career. While work has remained steady for Mr. Sears, he's starting to lose those suave leading man roles. Perhaps he's saddened by seeing his ex-wife at the restaurant, famed author Rosalie Andrews, with her new beau, baseball star Rex Charles. He suddenly drops his Oscar on the ground and stumbles over towards the burgundy upholstered chair in the living room. As you can see, he has been drinking all night and is lucky to have arrived home safely. This, of course, is not the first time he has stumbled through his front door and into his living room drunk. It may come to a surprise to you and many fans, but to those who know him best, know that Hector Sears is a notoriously bad drunk. If you further look around the stylish beach home, you can see a bachelor's life. No longer having a significant other, his drinking is what caused he and his wife's divorce. There are no pictures of children, partly for the same reason, but also because he was too busy fulfilling his Hollywood dream. He hadn't the time to start a family. I posed the question earlier, what would you do if you achieved your Hollywood dreams and were at the top? How would you act? Well, instead of humbled or smug, he chose a different answer, and that was career first. Never stopping to smell the roses, never taking time for oneself, driving away anyone who tried to get close. Sad and alone, he sits looking around his lonely room. Yes, surrounded by his accolades, but not by love. He decides to get up from his chair and take himself to bed to sleep it off, like he has countless of times. But this time, he gets up too fast, and his balance is a little off. He stumbles to his left, just a little, and trips over his Oscar. That had fallen. sending his forehead crashing into the corner of his coffee table. He lay slowly bleeding, alone and unconscious, on the carpet, with no one to save him. And just as he lived, he died, alone, in his beach house. He paid the price to achieve his Hollywood fame, but that price comes with consequences, and it can only be paid on the dark side of Hollywood. I would like to give a heartfelt thank you to the special friends of the channel for your overwhelming generosity. If you would like to support the channel, the link is below in the description. Also, please send me your stories and poems to duchessofdarkness27@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram at duchess.ofdarkness and Twitter at duchessofdarkn2. I want to thank all my listeners for your kindness, your encouragement, and your support. It means the world to me. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.